So welcome back to Prestwick Golf Club, where once again I'm joined by European Tour player Bob Macintyre. Thank you for your time today, Bob.
No problem.
We're in the bunker.
Here
Okay. Now the bunkers that we get on links courses are often quite different to what we get normally, aren't they? They're often can be deeper.
Yep.
You can often get a more severe face, which we've done here, and we found a pretty nasty spot to put you in. There's two things here which I think make that difficult. One is how close you are to the lip, how big the lip is, and secondly how far the flag is away. If the flag was here, it'd be much easier. Now, lots of golfers that I see are kind of, sometimes they're pretty good at getting out the bunkers, but not particularly good at getting a lot of height. So just run through kind of how you would play that shot. I mean, would you be worried about that shot or not particularly?
Not much, no. I would just, I mean, you're probably not going to, today you're not going to get to the flag. No. You're probably going to get halfway. Yeah. Halfway to the flag.
You've got to make sure you get up out of here.
That's the main goal, is just get out. Exactly.
So loft-wise?
Loft-wise, I just use a 58.
And that's the most loft
That's the most loft I've got, but I open it up to, I mean,
perfect.
I don't even know what.
Yeah, exactly, somewhere amount. So just take your starting position. We'll just kind of see how open that club face is, because that's really open, isn't it?
Yep.
And I think a lot of people I see get, not scared, but they get kind of a little bit worried when they get the club face that far open. So you can see you've got the ball fairly forward in your stance.
Yep.
Again, that's probably going to help you, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then do you do anything different in setup?
I try and open my feet a little bit more.
Yeah.
I try and keep my feet square in the bunker to try and stop the spin.
Okay.
Spinning away from the hole, try and get it directly down the line.
Straight.
But I open up slightly and I get as low as I can, because the lower, not only am I creating loft with the face, with the handle closer to ground, I'm creating more loft. So it's just about creating as much loft as you can, and then it's all about speed.
Perfect. Exactly. I mean, I would say for me, exactly what you said. I would go face open, lower handle, and then just give it a hit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to stand out the way and let you show us how it's done. And I reckon you've got that
halfway.
More than halfway.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. But great. I mean, you hit the bank, didn't you? But you probably knew that was going to happen, so you accepted it. Nice high ball flight. I mean, we can see from the camera there just how high that was, and that's pretty good from there.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, let's find you a slightly different position around this green, and we'll go through another shot.
All right.
Okay, Bob. That's a. Would you say it's more difficult than the one we just hit?
It is for technique-wise, but for the shot that I've got, a long shot, so it's not too bad.
A little bit dislike that one where the situation kind of called for a flag being closed. This one, actually, you need a bit of room for the ball to roll out. So actually the kind of situations the flag marry up a bit more, don't they? I mean, certainly when I see, you know, amateurs on the course in that situation, the first thing I notice is they kind of look at it and they don't really know where to start. I mean, that's just a bit of kind of, I'm guessing it's a bit of kind of getting there and figure out where to stand, because you've never learned exactly how to play that shot, have you? But you can probably pretty good at kind of figuring out where to stand. So just go through how you'd try and set yourself up for that one.
So I mean, obviously, you can get both feet in the bunker, but your legs then get in the way. So it's about getting your back. For me, it's getting my back leg out the way, and which allows me to then strike the ball. So for here, I'd get that leg behind me, as if I'm playing a draw shot. Get that leg behind me and almost just kind of lay the knee into the body, and then I would obviously, you've got to get steep on it because of the bunker. So you change your angles. You go as front leg heavy as you can, and then obviously.
So the more you lean that way, the more the club's going to kind of work up away from the bank, isn't it? Exactly, because the one thing we see is, one, golfers don't like particularly standing in a position which is uncomfortable, i.e. leg out, and secondly, they're more likely to hit the bank. But I would assume, and I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, I'm guessing you'd probably take a bit more time over getting yourself set, almost try a few different feet positions and just try and get yourself comfortable.
Yeah, I would just keep shuffling around. I mean, it doesn't need to look good for it to work. So it's just about getting yourself in a position that you can make a swing at this ball and obviously try and execute the shot.
And again, most loft in the bag?
Yep.
58?
Yep, exact same, as loft as I can. Here, I mean, most people they'll see the ball in the down slope, face, big face, and all they try and do is scoop. But you can't do that here, because a lot of people would hit that there and would miss the ball. So it's about creating loft on the face and then just hitting behind the ball, and that'll help it get up.
Sounds good.
There we go.
Let's see it. Yeah, that's great. Really good. Oh. Certainly not going to make you hit another one. That's pretty good. So what's interesting, I mean, those 2 golf balls we hit you there are probably, what, 3 yards apart?
Yep.
But completely different techniques, completely different ball flights, and, you know, and obviously going to get different kind of results. And so I think it's a case of, you know, certainly if you're watching this video and you're not particularly good at hitting these strange bunker shots, it's 2 things, isn't it? It's getting an understanding of what the ball's going to do, first of all, and then trying to figure out how you can set yourself up to maybe accommodate that and deal with it the best, because, you know, those are 2 fantastic shots, you know, from 2 really tricky positions. Right, we're going to get Bob to hit 1 more shot. We're going to move out the bunker now and hit a shot from just around the green. Right, so the last situation we've got Bob in here around the green is, again, something that you can find yourself, well, situation you find yourself in links golf. It's a fairly tight lie, big pot bunker in front of you, a little bit of a downslope, not a lot of green to work with. And again, for amateur golfers watching this, they are just hating this shot because they just see bunker or they just see thin it across the other side of the green. So I'm going to assume it's back into that high lofted club.
Yep.
Perfect. And how do you play this one? Do you open the face?
So again, it's almost like the bunker shot.
Okay. Yeah.
Back over there when it was up against the face. We just obviously try and create as much loft as we need.
Yeah.
And that's for this shot. You're landing on a down slope, so you need it. You can't fly it too far because it's going to run out. So you've got to have as much loft on the shot as possible. So by doing that, you have to again open the face and drop the handle down.
Okay. Are you someone who visualises the trajectory, or do you visualise the landing zone, or how do you see those shots?
I'm more a field player, so I try and land it on a certain spot.
Yeah.
So here I'd be trying to land it between on the fringe to 2 feet on the green.
Yeah.
So you've got about a 4 foot window there. Before
Looks like it's going to be pretty quick down that slope, doesn't it?
So you've got to try and land it on the flat part here and then let it run down.
Okay, so it's open face, it's a little bit lower handle. Okay, so let's have a little look at that setup.
Yeah, so it's open my feet again because I want to slide the club underneath it. So I'd open my feet, lay the club flat so it's wide open club face.
Perfect.
And then obviously I've got to try and lean forward because we're not wanting to hit it as far behind the ball as we do in the bunker.
Absolutely,
We've got to use a bounce slightly, but we want to try and get contact as close to the ball as.
Yeah. If you just take your setup there, so you're going to have a little bit more weight on this leg, and that's really important because you know, so many golfers, as soon as they say high, they just want to go that way, don't they? But you've got to get that weight up front there because, like you say, it's the contact that's really key here. And if we've got that face open and the contact's good, the height's going to come, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. So it's all about. I mean, it's all about just getting the strike. Once you've got everything set up, it's all about striking it.
Perfect. Well. Okay, let's see it then. That's lovely. Yeah, really good. Really good. And I'd give you that one as well. Okay, perfect. So Bob, that's really, really helpful. You know, a lot of shots there that you're not necessarily going to play or have some of the rounds of golf you play, but certainly if you get a chance to play linked golf. Do you like links golf?
Love it.
Love it. Obviously you're from Scotland, so lots of it. I love links golf as well. And if you get the chance to play it, come and play it because you get some really unique shots, don't you? You have to kind of use your imagination, think a little bit about it. Hopefully Bob's giving you some ideas there on how you can play those shots a little bit better. Really appreciate your time. Thanks for joining me. And as I said in that previous video, make sure you follow Bob this year on the European Tour, track his progress, and I wish you the best of luck for the rest of the year. Cheers. Thanks for watching. Usual stuff is below, comments box, like button, all that kind of stuff. And if you are not a subscriber, would love you to be one. Clickable link down there and clickable link over there. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.